We're still here in Boracay, as promised. More videos about investing, saving, and personal finance. Especially when I'm with my wife, we're gonna do a lot of videos that are not connected to stocks, but will help you in, I guess, your goals or your desires to learn more about finance and investment. So ultimately, kasi if you save more money, you have more for investments. If you save more money, you will put yourself in an avenue or in a position that you will have more disposable income. And when you have more disposable income, you will have the ability to also invest more. And the goal of this, so that you get to live your life at your own terms. Living life at your own terms allows you to do the things when you want. Allows you to do the things that you want when you want it as well. That you don't have to enjoy things as well when you're retired and when you're 60 years old, but you get to do things while you're young and you have the ability to be strong and work and be able to save still in your life. By the way, I'm trying to walk faster kasi my wife tumatago, iniiwasan niyo itong video na to, no? So, wala siyang takas. She promised to do 10 videos while we're here in Boracay to help you guys. And I know you guys like her videos more than me, no? So, for this topic, since my wife is the one who really loves to travel a lot, we're gonna give you, or she's gonna share her savings tips on how you can actually save and how you can actually save money while you're traveling. Oh, wait! You're wasting the video. You're wasting video time. You're wasting video time. Wait lang, wait. So, I already told them the topic. The topic is how can they save while they're on vacation, or how can they save on travels. So what's your what's your first tip? Okay, here's my wife's tip on how you can save on travels and vacations. Tip number 1.
Plan ahead.
What does that mean?
Because if you book ahead of time, you get to save more money. Hotels are cheaper.
Okay.
Flights are cheaper too.
How ahead of time should they plan?
6 months?
6 months ahead of time. So when you say plan ahead of time, that's them booking ahead of time or budgeting it ahead of time.
Budgeting and booking, the same. Syempre, you have time. You need to plan when you're going to travel. At the same time, you need to book your hotels in advance para it's cheaper.
Okay, so but my question is this: if they book their hotels in advance, is there a good time for them to travel? When is there a cheaper month or a cheaper week when they can travel?
Non-peak times are cheaper. So let's say, for example, like for us, we don't really like crowds so much. So it's ideal to go on a non-peak time, let's say to Boracay, para hindi masyado madaming tao. Not much parties, and you can just chill and relax.
And so prices are cheaper when it's not peak. Okay, what else? Or for example, you go to a place na malamig, it's cheaper during winter, yes?
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Place na malamig.
Yeah, than summer. Kasi
Not if you go to Iceland.
no, but Iceland is cheaper during non-winter times, I guess. Yeah, it is. Even in other countries where it's winter, kasi people don't like to go during winter. Majority of the
But we like winter. Marvin likes winter.
Majority of the people from Western countries like it when it's not so cold. So there, plan ahead so you get to book your hotels cheaper. Plan ahead so that the airfare is also cheaper. Then budget your money also. So how will they budget their money?
Well,
I'm
assuming traveling should already be part of your budget. So when it comes to, all you need to do is really plan when to go, what hotel to stay in, and then what things you can do while you travel. And then syempre, the earlier the plan, the cheaper you get when it comes to things that you want to do. Like museums naman, yung grade nila doesn't change, so that's fine. But let's say, for example, you want to go to the further places and you want to travel there, then it's cheaper if you go non-peak. So, ganon.
Do you recommend that they use Agoda, Booking.com, or they just go to the hotel directly?
Well, I check everything. So, sometimes it's cheaper in Agoda, and at the same time, you get mga discounts. The more you book in Agoda, the more rewards that you get. So, you can get that change into like discounts for hotels. So, and then you can earn miles in Agoda also. But sometimes Booking.com is cheaper. So, check all avenues. the cheaper you get to book, the better, diba?
Another tip, we use miles. You've used miles in the past before to get cheaper flights, no?
Yeah.
So you suggest that people just use one airline na lang so they can later on get a lot of miles, get loyalty perks from it, and then it becomes cheaper for them?
Yeah, pwede. But at the same time, you can weigh it kasi sometimes, you know, like using a certain airline might be more expensive than, let's say, using a budget airline. So weigh it.
Pero budget airlines also, like Cebu Pac, they also have miles already. So if you're loyal to Cebu Pac, baka it would be better to be loyal to Cebu Pac
But sometimes
all the
PAL
way.
is also cheaper. So, kayo, depends on what you really like to use.
Talaga? But for example, for PAL, you get to use the lounge when you have a lot of miles. You get free
That's
food,
true.
a lot of free baggage. That saves a lot also long term.
Yeah, but sometimes kasi in terms of schedule, some airlines are better. But syempre, we still like PAL because of all the miles that we get. But if I have no other choice, then I'll use another airline just because they have a better schedule.
Okay, in terms of the food that people are supposed to buy, get, how can they save money in their travels for that?
Well, depends on how cheap you wanna get. So, if you want it to be really cheap, you can go grocery.
Magbaon na lang.
Magbaon ka na lang, make your own sandwich. Pwede din yun. Or, you eat where the locals eat. It's usually cheaper there. And then, if you eat in the hotels, it's gonna be really, really expensive. But sometimes it's nice to indulge once in a while. But only once in a while. And if it's within your budget.
But example, no, if you go to Taiwan, Hong Kong, anywhere you go, it's
Street
good.
food!
So you just follow where the locals are normally eating. And then, that's my style also in Japan. When I'm in Japan, I just go where the locals are going. Lalo na yung mga, I got this from a good friend, no, Roy Amorao. He said, go where the servicemen are eating kasi you know it's quality food and the prices are relatively good as well. So what else? Aside from food, going to street food areas, what else do you recommend for them?
You can bring snacks.
Okay.
So, you can bring snacks from home, but be careful. You need to check first kung pwede dalhin yun sa country that you're going to.
Okay.
Because there are some countries that charge. Let's say, for example, if you bring cup noodles to their country, they'll penalize you for that. So, make sure if you're going to bring snacks from the Philippines, then you check first if pwede dalhin dun sa country nila.
In your experience, so what's the most expensive country that you've ever seen in terms of food and cost of living? Top three.
Iceland!
Okay.
Iceland, where soup alone costs 2,000 pesos. But, yeah, expensive. London, Switzerland. Probably the most expensive Burger King I've ever eaten was in Switzerland. It's crazy. Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, now, so they must also consider when they're traveling, it's not just the food, it's not just also the airfare that will cost them, but it's also other things like clothes and apparel. Like if you go to a cold country, you would need to get cold clothes as well.
Yes.
So how should they go about that?
Well, if you want winter clothes, best place to go to is Baguio, Ukay.
Okay.
Cheaper. It's the cheapest you
Okay.
can get. But if you have no other choice, you can always go to Uniqlo and buy winter clothes there. They also have some in Marks and Spencer. I think Mango and Zara as well.
Decathlon.
Decathlon's
Decathlon's also
cheap, by
cheap.
the way.
Yeah, a lot
You
of
get
boots,
thermals, it's like
thermal.
$150. No, $250 for a thermals is cheap, not
Or
bad.
if you know a lot of people who live in colder countries, you can
Ask
ask them to buy it for you because the quality and then the way it's done, it's really designed for cold countries. And because there's supply and demand, more people are selling it there. It will be relatively cheaper than say doing it or buying it in the Philippines where the stock and the inventory is not as much. So you also budget it the way you can also do it. Pag summer, or if you want to buy beach attire, buy it when it's not in season because relatively the prices will be cheaper, or on sale because if you plan to go on vacation naman and you need those items, so better plan for it na rin as well. So food, clothing, airfare, hotels, and what else? Tips pa? ako na ako giving you tips. Add a buffer to your money. No, there will be some things that will not go, that may not go into your plans, or some hiccups. So it's nice to put an extra buffer, extra amount of cash. Like for example, may adjustments sa flight nyo, or madelay yung flight, you have money also for food, or may mawalang luggage. I suggest also, if you can get travel insurance, better, some sort of hedging in terms of if something will not go your way, you lose luggage, someone gets sick during the travel, you have something that will help you. Then if you can arrange travel. So for Filipinos, what's amazing there is I suggest you try the mass transport system of other countries, especially more developed countries. It's cheaper, but it's not just cheaper, but in the same way you get to experience how efficient the travel, the travel, how people in other countries travel, that it's not as tedious and it's not as hard as how we do it in the Philippines. So try the mass transport system, try to get insurance, try to get a buffer. You also have to consider, if you're going to countries that give you visas, you have to factor that into your expenses. You have to factor that into your budget. Some countries like the US, you need to add tips as part of your budget, as part of your food budget. The US is very, very particular in the tips that you should give them. Unlike in other countries, it's part of the service charge, or tipping is not really required, but in the US it's pretty much required as well. Then for those that want to, who are more adventurous, do you suggest doing do-it-yourself trips?
Yeah, why not? All you need to do is do a lot of research so you know where to go. But if you speak the language in that country, that would be great, because sometimes that's a big barrier. But nonetheless, you can do it on your own. It's fun. You can also watch some videos as to where locals go or some other people go, so you can follow their travel plans as well. So it's not that hard, and it's easier to just go around and do things your own. But you can also join a tour if you like. It's just probably gonna be a little bit more expensive, but it's also gonna be fun.
Okay, what else? Anything else? Or are we good?
We're good.
So, set your budget, but please do not go into debt just to travel. Do not spend all of your money just for traveling. It's good to have a buffer for traveling, but it's also good to, part of your earnings you need to save and invest also for the future. So this is for people who like to travel, who have disposable income already for travel. These are some tips that my wife gave you. I hope that it helps you, and that you don't spend too much also on your travels, but you get to enjoy it in the same way. So I guess that's it. Do you have any final words of inspiration?
Bye. Enjoy traveling.
That's it?
It's an adventure.
That's it?
Yep.
Bye guys.